So here's the progress made today. I got to thinking, taking the switch plates off and the outlet plates off, I can just wash them. There's just kitchen grease. There's one that's cracked I'll have to replace, so I pitched it. But I can just, when I get them all off in every room, just take them home and wash them with some Dawn, and they'll look brand new. And then I'll just repurpose them, reuse them, instead of going and buying new ones. But anyhow, this is what I got done today. It's 4 o'clock. I had to put a freaking trash bag so I could lean over that greasy ass stove to get behind it. I'll probably take that stove out of here. Like I said, my son Jed's giving me a new one as soon as they get their new one. And it's one of those smooth top stoves. It doesn't have any burners on it. I've never had one like that. And it's electric, and he's going to switch it over for me. I don't like cooking on gas. I know a lot of people do, because when you take the pot off, when you turn it off, it doesn't take as long to cool down or whatever. I don't know. I've only lived in 2 houses that had a gas stove. That's why I like electric, because that's all I've ever used. But anyway, I got all the way over here. Like I said, I'm taking all those plates off. I'm just going to wash them. And then I got back here, that all right there. Now when I go to paint, I'll have to sand or scrape a little bit more because, it's kind of rough there where all that backing of the stuff where the glue was. You just dip them in water and put them up with glue. Some of that backing is not gotten off of there, but that's the only little bit I have left to go. But it's getting hot. It's probably 85 now, and starting to get a little warm in here. And Dwayne came by for an hour and visited, so that took up some time. That's why we got the chairs in here, because it was cooler in here, so we were sitting in here. So that took up about an hour. And I was so happy. There's a boy come next door to Guy's house, and I just took my first break. Well, my only break, except for talking to Dwayne. But I went out on the porch and sat down, and he pulled up in his little pickup truck, and he was picking up a mower from over there at Guy's house. See, this one's cracked. This one will have to be replaced. And I said, you mow for Guy? And he said, yeah. And I said, well, would you mind mowing my front and sides here? And he was like, oh, no, not at all. And he came over and gooned at it, and he said $10, $15. I'm like, what? So I gave him 20 because it was hot out. But anyways, look how good a job he done. I should have showed you when I first pulled up here. But over there, it was about half as tall as those weeds right there on that sidewalk since the last time Jed and Landon mowed. But yeah, he mowed. He mowed this. He mowed this. He mowed this side yard. And he wanted to mow the whole thing. He wanted to mow the whole backyard. And I was like, no, dude. It's hot, and that's just no. That's going to take a riding mower again. But yeah, there's that, what I call a vanity, that medicine chest that I took down today and threw out. Yeah, and he even mowed down the bank. Let's see how far he mowed down here. I'm about half afraid to walk down here all the time because of the frickin' poison ivy and poison oak. And I forgot. I told Dwayne after he left, I said, oh shoot, I forgot. And Dwayne knew him. I said, I forgot to warn him about that poison ivy and poison oak. I'm going to feel so bad if he gets it. And he didn't have his weed eater, so he couldn't weed eat. But I would have kicked it another 5 if he did that. But yeah, I think he would have just kept going if it hadn't been so freaking hot. There's that nasty carpet out of the kitchen. And a couple bags of carpet from the rest of the little bit of carpet that was in the rooms. Like in between the garage and upstairs. in those bags. I gotta hit the trash man up so he can give me a guesstimate on how much. Come by and look at what I have and just give me an estimate, not a guesstimate. Give me an estimate on. Just stick out of here on how much he wants to charge me to haul that little bit of stuff away I have. It's not much. Just a duffel bag and that. There's like 3 bags of trash in that trash can. And that carpet around back. What is this? Okay, let's see what he did down this way. Look, the people who used to live here just dumped their frickin' briquettes right out there in the garage. Jeez. Oh, wow. See, I need to chop that tree down right there. See, I used to mow in between there. I used to mow right behind this garage and all the way through there. I had a gliding swing sitting there. But they let it go. They let it overgrow. It's like a frickin' jungle. You can't even see out the kitchen window. Oh, wow. He went way down that bank. Check it out. Whoa, dude. He only wanted to charge me 10 or 15. I wonder how much he would charge me for the whole yard. One guy quoted me 200, but he was like a professional company. I think he was gonna like trim up the 2 lilac bushes, you know, and make it so he could get through there again. Because he used to be able to walk right down through here and go right into the backyard. Not anymore. I think this is the longest I've stayed over here. Except maybe that day Marcy and Becky and Leonidas and Landon were here. I stayed a little longer that day. But anyways, that boy, he just moved into an apartment. These guys, cousin, guy in the court that lives in the house next to me that did the story on the ghosts. At Honey's house. Yeah, his guy's cousin. What was her? Yeah, cousin. What was I going to say? I forget what I was going to say. Jeez. Oh, yeah. Those professional people wanted to charge me $200, but I think they were going to do all the trimming that needs done around here. So, I mean, I think $50 be good enough if he mows and weed eats. It's a big ass yard, it's 2 lots. When I used to mow it, it took me an hour and a half. But I'll be glad when I can power wash the house. Look, you can see where a star was. And I need to clean the frickin' windows. It'll get done, a little bit at a time. It'll all get done. So I'm gonna go back in here. Yeah, it's way cooler in here. Change out of my work shoes, get my flip-flops back on here, and hit the road. Go home, jump in the shower, and have me a few cold ones. Well, first I'll have to stop and get them through the drive-thru. Whenever I have the grandchildren, I don't drink, even though I only drink 2. Well, actually, it's 4 because it's 2 of them tall boys. But I just don't like to do that. So I'm going to head through Bob's drive-thru and get me some cold ones, go home, get in the shower, make me a bite to eat, and sit down and relax. If I hadn't ran out of energy, I probably would have got that. It makes me mad when I don't finish. When I'm on something, I don't finish it. That's not that much, too. But there's always tomorrow. And I noticed there's still some padding on that floor, so I have to scrape it up on the kitchen floor. And then, yeah, I know a person I can call to come get that. They were on Facebook Marketplace. They'll come pick up appliances for free, so they can just take that stove out of here. And I think the refrigerator, I think I'll keep it, see if it can't vacuum behind it, get it to cool better. If not, I'll have them come and get it too. Okay, I'm gonna go now. I just keep yammering. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Have a great weekend.